So it'd be good if we can be in attendance, 7:30 on Thursday. Before I open up this passage, I just want to ask for a few prayer requests for the mission. As many of you know, I am the director of City Mission over in Woodend. I think sometimes God gives us challenges that are massive and sometimes that are tiny, and it's right that we pray about them all, because they can all be equally kind of distracting. In a few weeks' time, where there was a group not linked directly to the mission, but in partnership with the mission, that is going out to Ukraine. They buy transit vans here, ratty old transit vans, fill them up with donations, drive them across to Ukraine, and then train and fly back, leave the cars, the vans there. This time they're actually doing some youth work and Christian work there as well. It's a very volatile place. So please pray for them. I can't tell you when they're going. I can't tell you where exactly they're going, because apparently all of their phones will be tracked and all sorts of things when they get there. But they've been several times, but they've managed to fill multiple trucks to take. So if you just pray in general, whenever you think, just pray for protection and opportunity for these people. Second thing to think about and pray about, 1st of July, we had our first Giving Tree request. The Giving Tree is our Christmas project. Sarah was asked by email, when can I register for Christmas? She didn't take it very well. But now we're in September, it all builds up, and we'll build up right through to the end, just before Christmas. So please pray for the Giving Tree, pray for provision of help, of provision of toys, but most of all, we reach the right ones. Last year it was nearly 1,400 children. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more again this year. But we don't want one to miss out that need. So please pray that we can get referrals and an opportunity to connect with people. And then the last thing I want you to pray about is, it probably sounds a really stupid thing, a really small thing. The mission bins haven't been emptied for nearly 5 weeks. We're in constant argument with those who should be emptying them. And every time they say, we'll send an emergency van out on Friday. They just don't tell us which Friday. As you can imagine, they're full, they smell. We're having to take stuff home to our own bins to dispose of. And it's just causing hassle, because there's the things we want to do which we can't do because we can't throw it in the bin. So please just pray. It's a simple prayer, but please pray for release so that can be sorted easily without any more fuss. Thank you for that. Okay. What is better? I don't know what that means either. That's all I got. I was slightly concerned when Alan sent me what is better and a reading that starts with scorpions and snakes. He put the wrong number in. So I believe we should be looking at the story of Mary and Martha today, because that's what I've focused on. And this is what it says. If you want to follow it, it's in Luke 10, chapter 10, verse 38. And it says this. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had her sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that he had made, that had to be made. She came to him and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me. Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you're worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. I love the story of Mary and Martha. I identify so much with it. First of all, over the summer this year, Andy and me and the girls had the fortunate opportunity to go on holiday with my brother. He had booked us to stay in a cottage in Scotland. Here's a picture, I think, Hope. There you go, that was the cottage. Fancy. That was where we stayed. But the next picture shows our neighbours. That's Balmoral Castle, in case you don't recognise it. The cottage was 100 yards from Balmoral Castle. They were our neighbours. And we had free reign over the whole estate. In case you don't know, Balmoral Castle is summer residence for the king. The day my brother arrived at the castle was the last day that it's open to the public. And just like any other big property, you think of a National Trust property or something like that, there are signs everywhere. You know, where the loos are, where the gift shop is, where all the different tracks and stuff are. And that was the day my brother arrived. My brother's been many, many times. He's been through that famous gate that we see open when they come out. And you go in and there's signs everywhere where you've got to go. That's what it was like when he arrived. The next morning, at 8 o'clock in the morning, he got up to take the dogs a walk. And every single sign had gone. Every exit, every gift shop, every this way, no entry, had gone. Every sign that it was open to the public had gone. There were people everywhere tidying, making it look nice. And see, it looks pretty tidy. They were followed by the gardeners. They were cutting the immaculate lawn. They were removing the tiniest of weeds. Every leaf had fallen overnight, was hurriedly put into a bag and chewed away. And the final person I saw tidying turned up in an electric buggy, like a little golf cart. And on the back of the golf cart was an industrial steam cleaner. And you can't see there, but around the edge of the lawn, there are pebbles, like cobbles, concrete thin, as an edge to the lawn. And this guy's job was to steam every cobble, probably from, best part of a mile by the time he got round. Nothing could be seen that wasn't perfect. And my brother was walking around with his two kids and his two dogs and just having a nice little wander around. And he was just amazed by how perfect it was. And he felt very imperfect. The kids doing gambols on the grass and dogs doing what dogs do. He said, and then all of a sudden you could hear a car in the distance. Bearing in mind this is now a closed property. So when the car was coming up towards them, they stepped onto the grass so that the cars could come past. And like a Land Rover went past, and a very, not a posh car, just a normal car drove past. And the person in the second car kind of just waved. My brother waved back, and one of his sons said, "Who was that old man?" They then the cars pulled up to Balmoral Castle, and my brother watched as the king stepped out of the second car. That was the old man, as some of you already guessed. But just look back at my brother, who was probably only as far as the other side of the building. Look back at my brother, smiled at the kids, waved, and went into the castle. The king wasn't looking for perfection. He was just looking for somebody to be present. And I suppose that's why the reason I'm telling you this isn't to brag we went on holiday. We didn't meet the king, we didn't meet anybody, did we? No, we weren't good enough. We just kept getting told, cars kept coming up to us and saying, "You do realise this place is closed, don't you?" Thinking, yeah, we really look like we don't fit in. But the reason I'm telling you is because that's what this story is about. Martha wanted it to be perfect. Mary wanted to be present. And the question is, what do we want? The king could have, stepped out of the car and been checking for bits of moss and weeds and, a leaf. I can assure you there wasn't any. But he didn't. He made a connection with two little boys and their dad, just for a split second. And that's all the kids talked about for the rest of the week. They didn't meet him, but they had a moment. They were present. And that will be a moment they talk about for years. And my question today is, what does God want for us? Do we let perfection get in the way? Lord, I'm not good enough. I've got to be better. Lord, the house isn't tidy enough. I'm not good enough at my job. I'm not a good enough mum or dad. I'm not a good enough Christian. When all God wants us to be, he's present. As Brian said, we're on a series of talks about just different meals, where Jesus met with people in the relaxed kind of atmosphere of a meal. Because Jesus knew what that meant, didn't he? Jesus knew when we all sit down for a meal and connect, that's when everything else goes out of the way. He wanted to sit down with people and make a connection. You become more relaxed, don't you? More open to listen, to think, to talk. And that's the story of Mary and Martha. As some of you know, I've just been on a sabbatical beginning of the summer, and this was what I wanted to focus on. The idea of slowing down, the idea of being present. And the story of Mary and Martha was very much at the forefront of what I was thinking. Because I identify, and I'm not going to ask, but I'd be interested to know who identifies with which of the ladies. I definitely identify with Martha. Chaos, perfection, but never quite getting there. Always busy, always looking for the next thing it needs doing. But I need to probably be a little bit more like Mary. I'm always in danger of missing the moment. That's what I say. It's funny when we have visitors at home, because I'm Mary, and Andy is Martha. No, sorry, I'm Martha, you're Mary. Get it right, Darren. There's too many M's. I'll be the one running around, stressed. Have we hoovered? Have the cushions been plumped? You know, have we got something in the cupboard? I'll be panicking the food isn't ready. Andy would just, at the last minute, come down the stairs like one of those movies, She's nodding, she's shaking her head, but it's true. It's true. You ask some of the kids when you see them. She'd come down looking all glamorous and ready and prepared, with a waft of perfume. And then the door will go, and the sweat will start, and I'm in the kitchen panicking. And Andy's welcomed them in, and she sat down, and you hear the nice laughter, and it just goes that way. Andy's wanting to welcome, to be present with them, because they've come to see us. Why wouldn't she? And I'm busy looking for things in cupboards and washing up pans and things. Who do you think the guests want to spend time with? The one who's sweaty and stressed, or the one that's welcoming and makes them laugh? Really, the story is a question of where our priorities are. What we are allowing to get in the way of us spending time with Jesus. Jesus is in town. He's stopping at his friend's house. That's important to remember. Mary and Martha know him. They're friends. This is not like a visit of the king. Yes, he's a very important man, but they know him. It's an honour, but it's something they shouldn't be too worried about. I wonder whether Jesus had manipulated it because he wanted to spend time with these two women, just to change their minds, change their opinions on a lot of things. And yet there we go. They're in. And at the first half of the story, we see Mary. I love the way it's described. That Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet. I can really understand why Martha's getting stressed. But Mary's oblivious. She's there. She's with Jesus. Why do I need to worry about anything else? You can feel Martha's blood pressure rising. I imagine they were both equally thrilled that Jesus was coming to stay. What an honour. But one wanted it to be perfect, and one wanted to be present. She wasn't worried about dust, or whether the tea wasn't ready yet, or whether the place was a mess, or whether there was enough chairs, or they just wanted to be there. A few of you remember a few years ago, the mission was awarded the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. It's like an MBE for a charity. And we had the honour of having Prince Edward come to present us with the award. And we had a big service at down the road at Queen's Road, Baptist Church in town, and we'd had everything set up, and we'd got a choir from Bluecoat. Everything was great. I spent so much time making sure everything was perfect. Everybody was prepped. Nothing could go wrong. Do you know the one thing that didn't go wrong? I met the prince. My girls met the prince. Andy, the royalist, didn't meet the prince, did you? And she very, very graciously has never killed me for it. But I was just so focused on the mission and everything going perfect. And Andy was constantly with me. She was behind me. I never once introduced her. And that can be what it's like. We can be so busy on being a Christian that we forget to invite our neighbour, our family member, our loved one, that person you meet down the street, to meet Jesus. And that's what he wants. We're all so busy these days, aren't we? Whether we are working or not. And we can be so easily distracted. You know, Martha was being distracted by stuff that didn't matter. It only mattered to her. How many of us are distracted? How many of us spend more time like this? Or more time like this in front of the telly? Or in front of a paper? That we don't see the world go by. There's a study, every year they do a study. They do some scientific experiments to work out our attention span. Year 2000, they started the study. Our average attention span in the Western world, any ideas? Who said that? 10 seconds. Even better, we had 12 seconds. Yeah. It's amazing you're all still listening to me. But we had an attention span of 12 seconds. Now, they did the study again either last year or the year before. 8 seconds. Goldfish, 9 seconds. We have less attention than goldfish. And we all know what they do. They just go around in circles all day. And their theory on what happened, why we lost attention, why we get so distracted with stuff, comes down to 2 dates. 1440, which of course you all know, is when the Gutenberg printing press was formed, and information could be passed to many more people quickly. More people were reading. And then 2007 was the big one. Any idea what happened in 2007? Any idea? Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. The iPhone. The iPhone was released in 2007, but also the internet became big. Google became even bigger. And all of a sudden, we didn't have to go somewhere to find information. We didn't have to talk to anybody to find out information. We just picked up something. And it's got worse and worse and worse. We spend less time being present and more time being perfect. I'm sure in school, answers to essays now are better than they were when I went to school. So if I wanted to know the answers, I had to either write it all down when I learnt it, or I had to go to a library. When you could go and get a book, but you couldn't borrow it because it was a reference book. You had to sit in the library and write it out, didn't you? Now my kids just go, blah, blah, blah. Done. We spend so much time on technology that it's teaching us, A, to have less attention, but also not to spend time. We're as guilty as anybody. There are times when the four of us are sat in the room together, supposedly watching something. And when you look around the room, we're all going, are you watching that? Yes. Well, it finished 10 minutes ago. You know, we all do it, don't we? And if you don't, you probably haven't got a phone. We can all get distracted so easily. And that isn't part of God's plan for us. He wants us to be present. I've told a story before, I'm going to tell it again. There's a city in Europe that wanted a statue built in the middle of their main square in the town, and they wanted a statue of Jesus. And they contacted this guy who's a sculptor, and they said, would you design something for us, and would you design it and build it for us? And he says, yeah, of course we will, but I want free reign over what I create. They said, fine, you create something, show us it, and then we'll agree. He said, no, I want to create it, and the only time anybody will see it is when we unveil it on the day. And after a lot of discussion and about a lot of kind of panic, they agreed. And so months went by as this guy tapped away. And then when they on the day that it was supposed to be unveiled, Everybody's in the town square and the mayor's there and all the important people are there. There's a crowd and the sculpture's there all excited. And then there's this thing under a cloth in the middle of the square. All the speeches are made and all of the hubbub, people there with cameras and then they pull back the cloth. And what is there is the figure of a person, but it's a figure of a person looking down. And you see, they said you could see people go, no clapping, no cheering. In fact, kind of a few people muttering, what on earth's going on? The general feeling was that this was a bit rubbish. You couldn't even see this person's face. And after a while, people started to question the sculpture and say, what on earth? Don't understand. And slowly got some of the important people on the stage to, he says, come here. He says, sit at the feet of the statue. He said, no, they sat down. He said, look up. And they were face to face with Jesus. So the only time they could be face to face with Jesus is when they took the time to be present. You couldn't rush past. You couldn't drive past. You couldn't take a photo and look back at it on your phone later. You had to be present. And slowly more and more people looked at this statue and they got it. And throughout the Bible it tells us, doesn't it? Psalm 46:10, I know Terry and I have struggled with this over the years. Be still and know that I am God. I'm good at the second bit, not good at the first bit. Be still and know I'm God. Terry came and spoke to them at the mission retreat day a few years ago. And he spoke on this, or I think we were talking about this. And we all went off, scattered around to have a walk and a pray. And I was walking past some road signs. And there was the speed limit sign. It said 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. And above it, there were some signs created by the local school. And it said, don't be a clown, slow down. How many times do we miss out because there's other stuff in the way? Matthew 11:29 to 30. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened. Put on my yoke. A yoke that is easy. It's all the way through the Bible. And yet we let stuff get in the way, like Martha is. Martha's in danger of missing the opportunity. I think we are too. Many years ago, I used to run the Christian bookshop in town. And there was a rumour that Princess Anne was coming to Coventry. And she was going to visit, remember City Arcade? I don't know if it's still there. She was going to visit something at the top end of City Arcade, and she would walk down the arcade to get in the car. And for weeks, people have been scrubbing the front of the building and thinking she's obviously going to walk past the Christian bookshop and go, oh, let's go in. Not a chance. But we all stood there, we're all ready. And I thought, oh, I've just got to. And as I came back, I saw the back of her head go past. I was too busy looking for perfection, looking for the next thing to do, to miss that moment. It wouldn't have been a major moment, but I can tell you what the back of her head looks like. Jesus knows we need to slow down. He is the example we need to follow. Throughout the Bible, what do we see? Jesus does something. What does he do? He goes off and spends time with his dad. If he performs a miracle, you'll see him follow off into nowhere and pray to his dad. If we see him speak to a crowd, he goes away and rests with his dad. And so on, and so on. Do we do that? When we're depleted of energy, when we're so busy, do we involve Jesus at all? Or is that last thing that we do? How many times do we do all the things that we think could help, and then at the last minute think, oh, well, I should probably pray now, I've exhausted all of the opportunities? You kind of get the impression that if Martha just sat down next to Mary, she had the best time of her life. Jesus wouldn't have been going around with white gloves on. That's what he does. he'd have just been with them. And I think we're all in danger, in a world that's getting busier and busier, to miss out. To miss out. One of the things I was saying beginning of the summer, when I went on sabbatical, is that over the last year I've become very aware of the charge on my phone. If you've got a mobile phone, it usually tells you how many percentage is left on your phone before you need to charge it. And if it gets to 20%, I get a bit sweaty. Got to get to a charger quick. And I worry about recharging my phone. Do we do the same with us? Or do we just plod on? I don't think Martha was worried about recharging. But you can imagine Mary was filling up with the Holy Spirit, being in that place in the presence of God. And it's not easy, because we're all under pressure. We've all got things going on. We've all got things on our mind. But just like that statue, if we just spend a few minutes every day looking into the eyes of Jesus, listening to some music, reading some verses, being quiet, praying, you slowly feel like you're recharging. Let's pray. Lord, I thank you for the story of Mary and Martha. I thank you for that example, that black and white way of two sisters, both love Jesus, but deal with it in a different way. Lord, help us to be less like Martha. Help us to get less stressed with the things that need doing. And help us to spend time with you. Well, even if it's only a few minutes, Lord, each day, those few minutes will give us energy, it will recharge us, reconnect us with you and your Spirit. And it will become easier to do so. Lord, speak to us, encourage us, and connect with us. May we look into your eyes every day.